Hello, hello, hello. Let me get my stuff. Let me turn my thing down. I wanted to do a quick live. I'm gonna wait till y'all come in before I get started. I know it's kind of late for my people. I don't usually go after. Well, I do be going for hours. While I'm waiting, let me edit. Let me edit this right here. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk. What's up, y'all? Hey, Mildred. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Because what a lot of y'all don't know is I was busy last night. I was busy yesterday evening, and me and I had somebody else pushing everything, reaching out to Jamie Foxx team. We was reaching out to. We was all in the private group chats. We was in the fan groups. Yeah, and we was dropping the video links, everything. So, like I said, I'm not gonna take credit for him coming out, but I definitely know we applied a little pressure. We applied a little pressure, because I kind of when I went in all those fan groups, I was really surprised that nobody, like none, like it seemed like all of them fans in them fan groups, it was about every post was made was about everybody but Jamie. Everybody. And then so here we come, dropping my content in there, making posts in there, saying like we worried, like, and all of a sudden he went live last night, or somebody went live last night from his page. And he looked real sickly. He looked real sickly, and he looked quite opposite from what we saw on the streets. So I'm gonna try to wait for some of y'all to get in, because remember they had like 3-4 sightings, and he looked very healthy. He looked thick, and I got the pictures to prove it. He looked nice and thick. He didn't look slim. He didn't look, his hair wasn't long. I mean, and that's just my personal opinion. So I'm like, were the people that we were looking at, were those people like extras? Because, we got a bald head one. We got a different one. And go ahead and go. Because y'all know me. We have different pictures of people looking different. That's just strange to me. But if Jamie is here and Jamie is well, hey, praise God. Thank God. Because I don't think a lot of people was really understanding that our fight over here. Mildred, like we was fighting, like, okay, don't keep this silent. Say something. Because if you can remember, one time I did a poll about his favorite music, because I was listening to his music for like a whole week, maybe 2 weeks straight. Still listen to his music on and off, but I mean, I was listening to it like every single day. We was fighting for truth. But anyway, so yeah, I was all in the messages. I was all in the messages last night. He actually somebody reached out to me from one of his fan pages. Because I wanted to know what the hell was going on. And you see, as y'all see, I commented. And I said, stop lying. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I commented. And I said, stop lying. And then somebody commented back talking about they was Jamie Foxx, talking about hi. I said, stop lying. You're not Jamie. I said, Jamie is long gone. He said, why are you saying that to me? You okay? Basically trying to say, am I okay? I'm like, am I okay? Hell, are you okay? You the one went MIA for months. If you are so-called Jamie. So this person reached out to me because I was all over their page. I was on his page. I was on his fan page. But anyway, so I put it here like, which one are you, Jamie, 1 or 2? Which one? He said, hold on, let me know you okay first. Like it was something, kept saying like it was something wrong with me. How's it something wrong with me? I'm trying to figure out, do you have a bald head, a taper? Are you thin? Are you thick? I'm trying to figure out which one are you. But so we was definitely applying some pressure. This is from my own personal inbox right here from last night before he went live. For those that's just like before he went live. Okay, let me show you all if y'all think I'm playing. So this is supposed to be his. Let's say erase my video. I was dropping my video on here too. Here you go. Here you go right here. Soon as you go to the top post, the first post, here I go right here. Here I go right here. And that was 21 hours ago. You do the math. We all over his page. We was all over his page. Jamie Foxx literally went live, or whoever that person was, literally went live. And I'm going to play the live too. But literally went live maybe about 2 hours. About 2 hours. So which means if they watched this video, him or his team or anybody saw this video is an hour long. It's an hour long. He literally went live a couple hours after we was all over this page. All his group pages, fan pages, we was all over them. I'm gonna play the video. I just want y'all to know, we was on it. We was on it. Okay, hold on, let me go to groups. Fan page. I'm pretty sure you'll find us in here. This one got 11K members, so let me go in here. Because I know I post all up in it, all in there, all through there. I wouldn't be surprised if they erased them though. Let me see. I was tagging people in the comments. It's like they erased them. They probably erased them because that say June 2nd. Yeah. They erased them out of here. Let me look on the other ones. See if they still there. I was all over their page last night. And so I'm like, wow. Okay, so he went live 2 hours later because I really do feel like at this point, somebody had to speak up and say something. I mean, it was already all type of conspiracies out there, and P. Diddy offed him and did all this stuff to him. Nobody came forward and said anything. Nobody. And from our understanding, Jamie Foxx had been well since, I mean, not well, but he been back to trying to get back to himself. I don't want to really speak on him, but his daughter told us like 2 weeks after he got out the hospital, he was playing pickleball. I'm trying to figure out where all my little stuff at. I'm trying to find out where my post at or comments. Yeah, y'all, I was all over these pages. That's why they reached out. That's why somebody reached out to one from one of the fan pages. It's like they was erasing my stuff. It looked like they was erasing my stuff. I remember seeing the one with him and oh boy on there. I know I'm on this one. Here I go right here. Here go one of my things, one of my replies right here. But I ain't dropped the video. I know I did. But anyway, Yeah, we was kind of going crazy. Like I don't know why it looked like they removed a lot of the stuff that I was putting up because I ain't gonna go back past July. Ain't no point in me going back past July. They was all like recent posts. You could see me dropping the links to the video, all type of stuff. And they ended up reaching out. And then somebody ended up reaching out, and I don't even know who the hell this is, but I was going in on him like, you are not Jamie Foxx. Get out of here. You are not. I can't even find my stop lying. Let me see if that's still on there. Okay, there I go, right there. There I go, right there. That's probably when that one reached out to me. But anyway, so right after that happened, a couple of hours after that, I'm about to play the live that he dropped. And like I said, they was all over his fan page, my links, us saying stop lying. On the fan pages, on his main page, which I just showed y'all, and he ended up doing a live after that. I'm gonna look at your comment in 1 second. I'm about to screen share and play his live real quick. Hold on, because I don't even know if I turned the volume on. So let me do that over. Just in case. Still ain't look. Mildred, since you're the only one in the chat, if the video, if you can't hear it, drop me a 2 and let me know.
To everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages, I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through. I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work, and I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You can do take 2, but I'm not gonna do a take 2. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on, and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack. The movies that I make, some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding you. not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back in love. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but I'm just gonna go back so and just pause it while we talk about this real quick. And then I'm gonna pull up some shit. Like excuse me, Lord, but I'm about to really pull up some stuff because this type shit is ridiculous and it's real irritating because like what the hell is really going on? I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can pull this up. 1 minute he got tattoos, next minute he don't. When I say this man got the most lookalikes out of every celebrity, I mean like on Slim Shady type status, like the most lookalike I've ever seen in my life. I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this is just crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm just satisfied. Like, if Jamie Foxx is better and he's good, because there, let me say this too. You know, the video that I just put out, for those that don't know, a lot of y'all do know, the video I just put out, I did a live to that video. The live broadcast got distorted. You know, a lot of y'all was on there, a lot of y'all seen it. And y'all know that I did an extension part of it that didn't make it in this video right here because the video was already long enough. So I felt like, you know what, at this point, I'm kind of thinking he must be cloned. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And I didn't want to just stretch the video out even more. But a lot of y'all seen that was actually in the live. I had another slide up that talked about, you know, well, if his body is good, if his body is still usable, and none of these rumors are true, then maybe they put him under MK Ultra, you know, and he will be back, you know, still as himself, but at the same time with more of a handler around him, things like that. Because I feel like whatever was going on with the Hollywood elite the night that he was on set, and they tried to claim mental illness over him. So I had another slide that talked about, okay, well, if these rumors are not true and his body is actually good, then I'm pretty sure they're going to have him under some type of MK Ultra. And then I went into MK Ultra, then I went into Kanye West. But because this particular video that I did, I wanted to actually split everything up because our live was 4 hours long. Whoever was there, y'all know we had a 4-hour live. And I was like, no way I'm going to make this video 4 hours. Like now, because I'm unsure of who the hell I'm looking at and when I'm looking at them, you know what I'm saying? Like now I wish I would at least put that part in there just for those that say, well, I think that that's him. Well, if you think that that's him, that's fine. But now you start paying attention to any type of mad control type of outburst and Kanye West type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I would have left that part in the live. But at the same time, I edit that video to where, you know, we just strictly kind of focused on Jamie Foxx and the fact that he got this Clone Tyrone movie out and we haven't been seen to hurt. Let's just kind of stay there. But I wish I would have added the other part. I wish I would have added the other part to the video because now I done redid that whole video and left some stuff out. But I don't know, because I still want to come out with the other part. So maybe I'll just keep that part in there. Y'all will see the slideshow because the slideshow already been done. I ain't changing nothing. I ain't adding nothing. You know, unless I say it out my voice, I'm not going back in there working with that. I got too much going on. So, but I wish I would have left that part in there. I wish I would have left that part in there because y'all would actually know. And it was kind of like, if it's not this and it's this. If it's not this, then it's that. But I didn't. I took it out. Only ones who understand is or no, what I'm talking about is those that was there that night. I'm just coming back from a little quick road trip to y'all, and I came straight here to the computer. Huh?
Is Nora's blanket in here?
I don't know. Look over here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I agree, Mildred. Like I feel like still, you know, he never, like in this whole thing, which he didn't owe. I know a lot of people saying, well, he don't owe his fans to tell them exactly what was going on with him. But he left that out, you know, and I just don't understand if it's just like a simple health condition, unless it's something you're embarrassed about. I don't understand why not just say I had a stroke. Because we were saying this in the very beginning until all this other stuff came out. I said, y'all, he might have had a stroke. He's 55 years old. Just because he's healthy don't mean he ain't have a stroke. However, all the other rumors started coming out, and I started looking into everything. I just didn't believe the Diddy thing. I just would not, my mind wouldn't take me there to the whole Diddy thing. I'm sorry, I just didn't. But I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, if you just had a stroke, it's okay. It's okay. Like, what type of sick was it? What are they hiding? Did they, I mean, like, really, are you hiding a vaccination? Or is it deeper than that? Are you really hiding something that you don't want to actually put out there? Because if it was just something like a stroke or I had a heart attack, I don't understand what's the big secret about it. And then, like I said, this Jamie Foxx do look sick. But the Jamie Foxx that we were seeing out, and I'm about to show them to real quick on the yacht, the Jamie Foxx that we saw hand that woman the bag with the bald head, and he had a bald head in that truck, he didn't look sick. The other ones didn't look sick. I'm just really confused. Like, I'm gonna call it how I see it. I don't care. I'm gonna call it how I see it. Let me see. Jamie Foxx out on yacht. I don't know. He just did not look sick on that yacht. To me, he didn't. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to pull it up real quick. And I'm going to put this here so we can kind of look at it. I don't know. He just did not look sick. We thought that he was doing a lot better, especially once his daughter said like 2 weeks later he was out playing pickleball. He was good, right?
It's our birthday!
And then he said on top of that, another thing that kind of stood out to me, he said the reason why I hadn't came out and said anything is because I didn't want y'all to see me with tubes and stuff. That was his words. I didn't want y'all to see me with tubes. I mean, you have to question everything if you got good sense here today. I mean, you can't just not question everything. But you didn't have tubes in you for a long time, man. It's been 3 months, over 3 months. It's been over 3 months. You have not had tubes in you. You could have made your statement and came forth 3 months ago instead of having all of these sightings. At least you felt like you felt better, but you didn't stick in it. I'm trying to catch him so you can see his chest. He look nice and healthy. Let's see if I can catch him. He did not look sick. Like, nobody would have looked at him in them photos, and even though it was kind of far back, and say, oh my God, he looks sick. He lost a lot of weight. I mean, his head drooping on there. I'm not even gonna lie, like his head is droopy. Is I don't know what. And then we also have him at the playing pickleball, playing golf. Pull up the golf video. If Jamie Foxx is good, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. Like, Jamie Foxx is literally one of my favorite people in the world. One of my favorite characters. Serious. But I want to make sure that these people ain't did shit to him. Excuse me, I don't mean to cuss. I want to make sure these people ain't did nothing to this man. And they not trying to pull nothing off. I just want to cross my T's and dot my I's because that's the way it looked to me. Now look at this video right here, y'all. This video right here, he looked nice and thick. Watch. Watch. I really want to make sure that they ain't trying to pull one over on us. I'm telling y'all, because you have to really, when it comes to this earth, you have to question everything you see. This earth is seriously a trip, y'all. And they have all this technology now, AI. Y'all got to think about this. They got a whole like commercial, I guess you can call it a commercial, with Nicki Minaj in it, looking like Nicki Minaj in it, and it's not Nicki Minaj. It's a whole AI. And I seen Nicki Minaj post this like, what in a Satan's world? Like she said something, you know, what in demonic hell is going on? I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was really demonic because at first I looked at it and I was like, why she, you know, why she don't like her own video? Like I didn't get it at first. And then I started reading the comments and I'm like, oh my God. So that's not really her. That's like an AI version of her in an ad that she didn't even agree to. She wasn't in nothing. So I just want to look, you know, because I don't, when it comes to this world, I'm telling y'all, like, I don't mess with it like that. I don't trust it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We want to thank you for coming out tonight. It's
Say
last
hi.
call.
Y'all kept talking about Jamie Foxx looks sick. Where? Where? The people that reached out to me said, Malika, he looks sick. That looked like Jamie Foxx. They look just like Jamie Foxx, but he looks sick. Where?
And top off. This means we would be great.
Where? Hold on, let's go back. I'm trying to figure out where he looks sick.
Forex.com, the number one.
Try to get rid of this ad. I'm just trying to figure out where he looks sick.
If the car's there, tell her go home, and that's it.
Oh, Lord, this Jocelyn thing. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm trying to figure out where he looks sick.
Welcome back to Hollywood Access, your ultimate source for all.
Because I was really confused when I looked at that. I was like, wow, that do look like him, but I don't remember Jamie Foxx's head looking that long. And I mentioned it to somebody, and I said, you got to keep in mind, it's a lot
Foxx's
of people
swing was
like
even better than the
Jamie Foxx. It's a lot of people out here that look like Jamie Foxx. And so the person I was talking to said, well, it looked like him, but he just looked sick. I'm like, well, shit, we've seen like 3 or 4 sightings of him, and he didn't look slim, like, you know, sick to me. So I do feel like you could have been talked to us if you wanted to. Okay. So I'm confused. Where he look sick at? What in the hell? Like this can't either. This is not him, or what we saw on live ain't him. One of them can't. I mean, seriously. And then we got to consider the one. Let me pull up the one with the bald head. So he shaved his hair one day, then y'all sighted him the next day playing pickleball. And when he was playing pickleball, he had hair again. I mean, y'all, if you don't believe me, I'm pulling up everything right here. You gotta ask questions. Hold on. Let me see how I can say this. See if I can find that video. Okay, I found it. He made an appearance in Chicago where he gave a woman his luggage. Let's look at that real quick. Like I said, if they not pulling one over on us and this man is healthy, more power to him. Glory to God. Great. Because Lord knows I didn't want anything to happen to Jamie Foxx. Or none of our black men and women, you know. Nobody. I'm never cheering for the worst for nobody. So I don't want nobody to get that twisted. I just don't trust the stuff that goes on in this world. I don't. Sorry, but I don't. Okay, so let's pull this up real quick and let's take a look at that. Was it giving sick Jamie? Okay. Can y'all see it? Yeah. Okay, Mildred, drop me, since you wasn't in the chat room. Drop me a 2 if you can't hear it, because I don't even remember if I turned the sound on or not. Matter of fact, let me go back so I can make sure I turned the sound on. Okay, yep, it's on. It should be on.
Lost Texas Medicaid? Healthcare.gov is here for you. With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month.
Thank you, Jamie. Oh my God! Your purse.
Damn, that was fast.
Lost Texas Medicaid?
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care?
Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting next month.
And y'all, this go fast. I mean, like, seriously fast. I don't know why I'm on Foxx too, because they did the most with this.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
I don't know why when I pause it do that. It goes real fast. He got a bald head and he was not getting sick.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
Mm.
Oh my God! Your purse.
So what the hell is going on? Was they showing us Jamie Foxx? Or was they showing us another Jamie Foxx? The whole time he was being spotted. I'm so confused right now. And so let's go back to this right here. This look like the one that was in the car to y'all, or on the boat. He kind of like the one that was on the boat. He do. He kind of like the one that was on the boat, as far as that head. But I don't know. Let's go down his other Instagram pictures, because he does look sick in the eyes. You know, like that's probably why he took his glasses off. I'm still gonna kind of watch this whole thing. I'm gonna watch this whole thing. I'm not gonna spend my life on it, but I'm definitely gonna be looking and paying attention. I don't know why I can't click on it.
That's the key.
Where's all the other pictures and stuff? Hold on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Now we know that this is an old picture. This is an old picture. And that was another thing too. This whole ad that he did with MGM or BT MGM, people had seen that like 2 years ago. And he dropped it a day ago. And that was another reason why everybody was saying, okay, well, why would you drop an old photo as if you just did this? And we seen the same photo like 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't know, but I did want to come on here and talk to y'all about it because I still don't know. I don't know. I just definitely believe that we have a situation where you definitely have more than one Jamie. I've never in my life seen so many lookalikes or stunt doubles. If y'all don't want to believe he got clones out there, I've never seen so many. Let me go to my YouTube. I've never seen so many lookalikes of Jamie before in my life. This is allegedly not him. We know that this is not him. I don't believe this is him either. We know that this is not him. This is supposed to be somebody from Africa that look just like him. This nigga in Africa and look just like him. Get mistaken for him. This person don't look like him to me. The other bald head. I don't know why I feel like this bald head Jamie is a clone. I feel like this bald head Jamie is a clone. And let me say, if you don't feel like this bald head Jamie or any other, or you feel like all of these Jamies are the same person, that is great. That's fine. If you feel like Jamie cannot be, it could not be a clone Jamie, because I actually heard it was a rapper named B.O.B. that said every single Hollywood person have to get cloned. It's like an insurance type of thing. If y'all look up B.O.B. talking about cloning, and he was actually a he still is a rapper. He still is a rapper. I don't think he went like really mainstream and stuff like that because of the oaths and all the other stuff that you have to take and do in order to get far in the game, and sacrifices and stuff that you have to do. But at the same time, he experienced the Hollywood lifestyle. So, I just really feel like you have a short one, you have a tall one, bald head. Jamie Foxx doesn't even have all this type of hair on his face. Normally, he just have this right here. Normally. But, this could have been him playing a movie. Hell, I don't know. But it's weird. Then you also, if you look him up, you have Jamie Foxx with all type of different tattoos. Everybody said he have a tattoo on his head. He have one on his neck still. He have a tattoo on his head. He have a tattoo on his neck. Let me pull up this real quick. Where is his neck tattoo? Where is his neck tattoo? As a matter of fact, his neck look like a white man's neck. I better not be looking at no AI. I know y'all good for that now. Y'all good for that. I better not be looking at no AI. Definitely don't have no tattoos on his neck. They said he's supposed to have one on his head too, but I guess if he grew his hair out, you won't be able to see it. Maybe it's covered up. I don't know. Because I've always known him to kind of have like a little short taper. Or maybe the tattoo is in the back, so you can't see it from here. But anyway, yeah. I just want y'all to know that he did. Somebody from his team had him to go ahead and go live, and he did speak out. Maybe it wasn't something that he wanted to do at first. I don't know why. I don't know what they hadn't. I don't know what it is this man is suffering from. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people, the word on the streets too is that this whole thing was to push his movie. I don't know if somebody will play sick, because I've heard that too, y'all. I don't know if somebody will play sick and just disappear off set, like, stop their bag and everything just to promote and push one movie that's probably going to be seen by millions anyway, just because it's a Netflix movie and it got Jamie Foxx in it. So I don't understand that part. But yes, some people saying, okay, this whole thing was just baited just for this next Netflix promotion, because I kind of feel like y'all knew that everybody was saying Diddy deleted Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was gone, and Jamie Foxx was cloned. So if y'all knew that everybody was saying that, why did he go live and talk about the Netflix? Like, why did he just stay silent? At no point, I mean, he was still in rehab in Chicago with tubes in him, to where he couldn't actually talk to everybody and say, hey, I got this new movie coming out, they clone Tyrone, or say, hey, everybody, y'all, thanks for y'all prayers, and then drop the movie. I just don't understand. So y'all knew that dropping that movie was going to bring even more hype, because the whole rumor about him getting knocked off by Diddy, cloned, all that stuff, all of those rumors was already out there. I don't understand. Whew. And he still didn't tell us what sent him to the hospital. I wish I could do a side by side of what I'm looking at for y'all, but I cannot. Yeah, it's either, like, to me, this either giving a very sick Jamie Foxx, who didn't just look sick, a little while ago, a week or two ago, or to me, it's definitely giving another Jamie Foxx. One with a long head, a real slim face, instead of the box face, one with a real slim face and a slimmer version. But I ain't gonna take my foot off their neck. I'm going to stop commenting in the groups and on his page and stuff like that. I will pull back from that, because my intentions was never to hurt somebody that's already hurting over him. I just felt like, okay, as a people, it's probably time for us to kind of wake up and pay attention and see what they did to him, what they're doing to him, and how they're going to still benefit from him being gone. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to kind of start doing some digging. But it was never to, egg stuff on and hurt nobody. So I'm not going to be in the groups, talking to nobody and trying to hurt nobody or nothing like that. It is what it is. Believe what you want to believe. Just pay attention, because like I said, this world we live in is something different today. Hi, Nosy Bug. We don't know if it's not a deep fake. Let me put this up on here on the screen. We don't know. We don't know right now. To me, all we can do is really pay attention, because let me tell y'all something. When it comes to them clones, and when it comes to people that's off MK Ultra, they start acting different. You know what I'm saying? So this man who, he's going back to work. You're going to see him still working. Don't look at the projects that was already done prior to April 11th is my advice to y'all. Look at the projects and stuff that's done after now. You know what I'm saying? And just pay attention. Like, he got a TV show. I heard about the TV show. I've never watched it, but to me, if it's when you're dealing with clones and when you're dealing with people that's off MK Ultra, you would notice different things. Like, for instance, Wendy Williams. When Wendy Williams went back to work and all of a sudden she just froze up and fainted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen it before. We've seen it multiple times before. I don't know what happened to this man. I do not know. I just feel like whatever happened to this man happened on the set of that movie. And let's just like really pay attention to how he moving forward. Not really his health wise, but his mental. His mental. That's what we got to be looking at and paying attention to. Because I already feel like I said in the presentation, I already feel like if it is the clone, because he definitely got a filter. He definitely using a filter. Y'all, if y'all ain't see it when it just restarted, the video just restarted, you saw the filter go in and out. So maybe that's the reason why he looked light. I had to consider that, because I was like, dang, his pigmentation looked a little bit light. Like, his arms look white a little bit. Let me put my thing on here. His neck look a little bit light. But then I considered the fact that he have a filter on. So when he end the video and he go back, y'all will be able to see the filter come out and come back in. So evidently he have on some kind of filter that kind of make him light, like lighten his skin a little bit. You know, maybe he did that so y'all can see the freckles, because I was looking at all these guys. I was looking for the freckles on all them pictures and stuff that I was looking at. I was blowing the pictures up looking for freckles, y'all. So nobody can't tell me that I ain't over here concerned. How many of y'all that's looking at Jamie Foxx pictures and blowing them up and looking for freckles? Okay, this coming from a concerned citizen. I was looking for freckles. So maybe that's the reason why he put the filter on with the bright light, maybe a ring light or whatever, but he definitely got a filter. Okay. And I don't know. I was looking at the shape of his head and I heard another YouTuber call him a conehead. I said, well, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but you know, it is given a little longer than what we used to. And then somebody said to me, well, he's sick. You know, he real sick. So I started looking at the old pictures, like the one where he's in a car, you know, the girl from Chicago. I said, I don't know. It's not giving the same head. I wish I could put them side by side real quick, but it's not. You go look for yourself. It's not. It's not. But Lord knows I don't want to go through this all over again like I did with other people I was looking at. Other cases. I don't want to go through that all again, comparing pictures. Like, would y'all look at this? Her hair is shorter over here. Her hair is longer over here. She's skinny over here. She's thick over here. Like, I don't want to keep doing that. And we looking at the same night. So y'all tell me, and all these sightings, that was just like, what, 2 weeks ago? So within 2 weeks, we got a thick body build Jamie with looking small and sick. The head shape is different. One of them got a bald head, the other one don't. I don't know. I'm not about to keep going back and forth, though. I'm not going to do this. We'll move on and talk about Carly, because that's too much when you mess with the elite. Okay. Hey. I know. No. I just played the video. And I also showed how I was in some of his groups last night. Before this whole live, I was pretty much Amazing 80. I was on a fan page. I was on his actual page where he had like 8 million followers. I was dropping links to my videos. I had an inbox conversation with a quote unquote Jamie Foxx, which I believe it was probably like another fan page, because they got a lot of fan page. Or I could have been talking to one of his lookalikes, because the man kept insisting that he was Jamie Foxx, and I kept telling him, no, you was not. Which one are you? Are you Jamie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So I showed that at the beginning of the live, and then just played this because I wanted us to kind of like look at this video and listen to what he was saying, which we did. And, you know, I'm looking at some other pictures and I'm just like, it's giving too many like Marshall Mathers. It's just giving too many different instances. But like I said, I think that from here on out, we just pay attention to his mental state and, you know, make sure he's not going to have a Wendy Williams moment where he just, you know, talking on the screen and just completely go out. Like Shaquille O'Neal and like Cardi B did that time when they being interviewed and they just completely went out. Because if so, then you're dealing with somebody off MK Ultra, which y'all, I wish I would have added to the end of that video I did. And it was on my live, but I just didn't add it because I was trying to shorten the video. So we could be dealing with a clone himself, or we could be dealing with somebody that was under MK Ultra, and it's not really just physical, but it's mental as well. And I know he, you know, discusses the mental state that he was in, but the physical state that he was in, he was really sick. But, you know, just because, mainly y'all, because of everything that they said that night that he went through before he had this whole medical complication. If y'all can remember on the set of that movie, they said he fired all his staff. They said that he was like, let's not forget the state of mind that he was in before he got sick. I'm not going to forget it because I don't trust this world. I don't trust these people in his world. So I'm not going to forget it. I'm not going to forget the fact that they said, you know, he was, he had a meltdown is the word they used, because he got scammed out some money for a watch, because him and Cameron Diaz was into it. I mean, they just really kept playing on his mental state before he got sick. So my whole thing is, if he got sick and he had a stroke because of his mental health while he was there going through so much, why not just say, y'all, I had a stroke? And I know it's going to be some people thinking like, Malika, he ain't got to tell y'all nothing. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. A lot of these celebrities are who they are today because of our support. And us investing in them and believing in them and going out and watching these movies. They do owe their fans. I don't care what nobody say. If I'm over here having some sleepless nights because I want to know what happened to Jamie Foxx, I ain't heard from him. I'm playing his music and I'm really going through it. I do feel like he owed me an explanation. Yes, I do. I can bring my family up here right now and they'll tell you I was playing the hell out of Jamie Foxx for like a week straight thinking, what is going on? And I mean every single day. So I think they do owe us. They do owe us that. They do owe us that. They owe us an explanation. He owed us an explanation months ago. This is the 3rd month right here. So I don't want to hear nobody saying he didn't have to tell us nothing. His medical business is private business. No, my medical business is my private business because I'm not a household name or a public figure. And I don't have to tell y'all, everything that's on my medical record. But when it's public that I got sick, when it's public that something happened, I do owe y'all what happened. Especially if there's rumors going around saying, oh, you was knocked off by another artist and you got a COVID injection. If it's all of these rumors out there, why not stop it a long time ago and say something? They are still having something. I'm not 100% just buying this crap because y'all pushed the movie. Y'all was able to push these brand deals. You pushed the pickleball paddle. You pushed all this other stuff, but yet you just now talking to us. And I believe that came out because we was applying some pressure. Because like I said, in all of his fan groups, y'all, nobody was talking about Jamie Foxx. Now, if you want to stroll all the way back to maybe the beginning of the year, I didn't do all of that. You will probably see it. But if you're looking at the first few months on his fan pages, nobody was talking about him. Now, these videos and photos and stuff is out. But if you go back prior to today or yesterday, nobody was talking about him. So here it is, me and somebody else start dropping my video and saying certain things and putting it out there. And then next thing you know, 2 hours later, he goes live. Okay, great. Because that's what we've been needing. Maybe the fans should have been saying something. Maybe they should have said something a long time ago. Maybe if they would have said something a long time ago, I wouldn't have had to sneak into all his groups and apply pressure. Because maybe he would have went live and showed himself a while ago. He was playing pickleball out of the hospital doing good 2 weeks later. And we're talking about it April. This is July. Hello. And they still saying medical complications. So we still don't know. And it's all good if you don't want to tell us now. If the world don't want to know, hey, that's fine. But I felt like for me, I was too curious as to what was going on, if he was going to ever come back, if somebody hurt him, if somebody was covering up what they did to him. It was just too many unanswered questions for me to kind of just leave it alone and say nothing. A bunch of celebs had that weird stuff happen. It's crazy. Yeah, they'll start glitching, they'll freeze up. They'll do all type of stuff. You would notice, like I said, we pay attention to the mental state. Because I don't think the head is shaped the same. That's what to me is a notable difference, but maybe some people might argue. But from here, now you pay attention to the mental. Do you see glitches? Do you see freezing up? That's the stuff you pay attention to because a normal person don't glitch. A regular person don't just freeze up unless you in a daze. You're not going to just stiffen and your whole body stiffen and you freeze up. Pay attention to these celebrities. It happens. And if you're the kind of person that really don't live in the matrix, you live outside of it, and you can see certain things that that's not right, then pay attention. When it comes to their top money makers and puppets, I don't trust a damn thing. Me either. Hollywood been Hollyweird for years. Tech and internet has just exposed it more. Yes. And now they're making these artificial people And like I was just telling the lab, I think before you got on, they got a whole Nicki Minaj skit like video that she actually shared, because when she shared it, she said something like, "What in the devil?" Because it looked just like Nicki. The video, if you look at the video, it looks like Nicki. Like it's a whole commercial, y'all, where it's Nicki Minaj talking to somebody, but it's not her. It's an AI her. And so if she hadn't shared it and I read the comments, I would have been thinking that it was just a video that she didn't approve of. Like an ad that she didn't approve of. I started reading the comments and people in the comments were saying, no, that's an AI. That's not, like, wow. People was in the comments like, wow. So we got to just pay attention. Like, this world is just getting more spookier and spookier. And then when you have certain celebrities who kind of disappear for a while, and if it is, and no, not saying that they can't go through health issues, because yeah, they could. But if they disappear for a while and they got fans, like millions of fans, then if not them, Korean should have went live and issued a statement. The public rep should have went live and issued a statement. The public rep went and issued a statement when they wanted to debunk the doctor on Dr. Drew. Don't get me wrong. That's when they issued a statement. Korean issued a statement when it first happened on April the 11th. Korean didn't issue no more statements until, when she issued another one on Instagram, maybe like a month later, if it was like a month later, saying that, what are y'all talking about? My dad been out the hospital playing pickleball 2 weeks ago. She issued those two statements, but nobody really went on live and did what he did. Nobody went on live and say, hey, this is what's going on. My dad is really sick. He had a stroke on the set of his movie and he fighting for his life. Thank you for all y'all prayers, but we got him in rehab and it looked like he getting better. Just keep praying. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. They waited 3 months while all the rumors was out there. All the stuff was going on out there. They waited 3 months after. Matter of fact, not only just 3 months, y'all, pay attention to Pete. He exposed himself, so-called, okay? Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was the same day, because I think They Clone Tyrone came out earlier that morning. Drop in the comments if I'm right. They Clone Tyrone. His movie came out either the day before or that morning. And like I said, it was like after midnight when Jamie went live, because I was all on their page like around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, like all night nonstop. Like bored as hell, took the time out to just start going all on their pages, going crazy and talking to people and tagging people and dropping my links and all type of stuff. So if I'm not mistaken, that Netflix movie came out the same day or the day before, but it was definitely one of the two. It was definitely one of the two. So I don't know, like it just really seems strange that everybody, like half of the world believe, maybe it's a split, but half of the world believe that you are a clone or you got several clones, right? And you drop them, and then on the top of the ad thing, it says, hold on, let me look. It said, beware of cheap imitation or something like that. Beware of cheap imitations. And They Clone Tyrone came out on the 21st, yesterday. It came out yesterday. So that's why a lot of people were saying, okay, was this a whole, ploy to kind of push the movie? Because if you look inside the comments of that video, a lot of people were saying, well, we about to go see the movie. Nah, thanks, Jamie. We about to go see the movie. Like he came out 24 hours after that movie dropped. I don't know. It's just giving somebody told you better go ahead and say something, speak up. We need to push that movie. On top of that, it's too many conspiracies out here. It's too many people saying this, that, and they've been saying it though for months. We talking about him disappearing in April, and we in July. So thank you for putting an end to all the stuff now. But now I'm about to start looking to making sure your ass don't glitch. I'm about to be making sure you don't freeze up while you're talking on the camera. Because now I'm coming back like I told y'all. Told y'all we got to watch. Told y'all to pay attention. This nigga just glitched. And they didn't know which way they are going to go. No, and you hear too many celebrities to me, if this just a conspiracy, because a lot of people want to call you a conspiracy theorist if you believe certain things, but what about if it come out the actors or rappers' mouths themselves? Because I could play you a bunch of clips of movies and even stand-up comedy where Kevin Hart said something about being a clone. I could play you a bunch of stuff with rappers mentioning being a clone. So how is it a conspiracy if the actual people that's involved in this lifestyle, in this organization, if they actually rap about it, talk about it, and put it out there? How is it a conspiracy? Because I would have, if I had never heard it out their mouth or saw certain signs, symbols, and numbers adding up, I wouldn't have never even kept pushing it. But I'm like, dang, y'all talk about it, and here it is. I can look at some paper, write some stuff down, and confirm everything y'all saying. So, hello? Slim Shady, I'm from Detroit. Y'all know. Eminem. I love Eminem. Eminem did a whole video where he went and got 1,000 white boys that look just like him. You know, talk about his son that's dressed like him, something like him. You know, it's just like that whole song he talking about how it's so many lookalikes that act just like him, talk just like him, move just like him. They can literally do a show with their glasses on, and y'all would think that's him. And they know every single song, every single word. And here it is, you sitting all the way in the skybox, or you sitting all the way in row 358, row Z, and you don't know who the hell on that stage. But all you know is you paid your last $200 to go see that person, and you don't know who the hell on that stage. Not even the people that's sitting in row A all the way in the front, they still don't know who the hell they looking at. So if these people actually talked about it before, of course, you know, it's a real thing. It's not a conspiracy. So I do not like to hear nobody say, you are conspiracy theory. No, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. You are conspiracy theorist because you live in the matrix and you don't believe shit around you. You don't believe the truth when it's staring you in your face. Get out of here. Get out of here. I question everything. So if that's my problem, then say that's my problem. Say that's my problem. You too inquisitive. You always question this stuff. You too spiritual. Every time you look around, you trying to look in deeper in something. That's my problem if I have one. But it's definitely not, you know, God says Satan fell and he deceived the whole world. He won't be deceiving me. He won't be deceiving me when we got synthetic people and we got clones walking around and we got body doubles walking around and we got, he ain't gonna be deceiving me. AI now, people walking around, you ain't gonna be deceiving me. I done seen people make themselves look old from an app. What kind of technology do you think these people have? If you can go on your phone and put up a picture and make yourself look like you 90 years old and you 20, okay, and you can make yourself look 90 years old, what kind of technology do you think they have? If you could do a video and you like an old ass woman, what kind of technology do you think these people have? I'm not here to convince nobody. I'm just here to say, let's pay attention. Let's pay attention to his mental. Let's look for glitches. Let's look for everything, because I'm telling y'all, if y'all go back and y'all look at all of these sightings and this man that went last night, it's not the same person. I don't care what nobody say. It's not the same person. It's not. It's not. It is not. The man that we saw in all them sightings looked nice and healthy, like he was living his best. Nobody looked at all them sightings. Nobody looked at his pictures or them videos or all them sightings and say, damn, Jamie looks sick. Poor baby. How many of y'all said a drop of one? I want to know. Be honest. How many people saw the 4 or 5 sightings that he had, and the first thing y'all thought was, oh, he looks sick. Poor baby. Nobody. Not one person. But then when he went live, he looked sick. And everybody telling me like, Malika, he looks sick. I'm like, well, shit, he looked sick 2 weeks ago. So I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell her how it is. I'm sorry. Why should I not though? Why should I not? Like I could love you, but if you still hellish, you hellish. Like if you did some stuff maybe in your past and some shit came, some stuff came back on you in your past, then you know it is what it is. I'm not gonna ignore it just because I love you. I'm gonna be like, well, he did some stuff in his past, and so did she, and she got karma on her, and he got karma on him. Like I'm just gonna call it how I see it. If you ask me about me, I'm gonna tell you, yep, I did some stuff in my past too, and I got some karma at me too, and some stuff happened to me too, because we all gonna go through it. So what the hell? But not as much as them. Not as much as them. That COVID shit showed me just how easy it is to control the masses, and I believe that's why they did it. I believe they gave him a shot too. I definitely believe it was something to where he can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just the fact that he don't want to speak on it. I think it's the fact that he was commissioned not to speak on it a long time ago. Because if he was getting better, like y'all remember they said that he just had a party. If y'all remember, he just had some type of movie premiere party or some type of party. So that's not giving a real sick Jamie. Like that's not giving a sick Jamie. He was just on the yacht. He had literally some bourbon in his hand. He was drinking bourbon. We seen these pictures of this nice big broad chest drinking bourbon, chilling on the yacht. We seen all of this stuff. But then when we got him go live, it was like he looked real sick in the face, in the chest, like everything. But it wasn't giving that. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not blind to this stuff. I would not be blind to this stuff. I won't. But yeah, they are. I believe they gave him something too. I believe he had a shot too, and I believe whatever they forced on him, you know, it. Like I said, he had a reverse reaction. You know what all came out of that? I don't know, but I do believe it had a reverse reaction on that, and I believe he is commissioned to not speak on it. It ain't that he don't want to. It's just the fact that he can't speak on it. Even if he believed whatever happened to me came from this shot, he is probably literally, I don't know, I'm not going to say he signed an NDA, but they literally probably pressured him into not speaking. They know that if he go forward to say something, because them doctors was not just saying to him, Jamie, you know, I'm waiting on Jamie to tell the truth about what happened to him. Like they wasn't just saying that for nothing. If y'all remember, I think it was the man was a cardiologist that was really cool with him when he did that podcast interview. And he said, you know, I'm just waiting on Jamie to come out and say something, you know, him and his family. So, you know, it's something that's going on that they don't want us to know because they just won't say it. If it was something like a stroke, they could have just said he was really stressed out on the scene of the movie and he had a stroke. That's nothing. That happens. That's life. But it's definitely something that they don't want everybody to know. It's definitely something. And it took 3 months of recovery or 3 months to duplicate other people just in case. It took some time, you know, and he was like literally under it. Gone, disappeared. Disappeared. They was put up old pictures, y'all. Them was not recent pictures on his page. They was all old pictures. We had not seen or heard from Jamie Foxx until like a few, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, until they had them sightings. And in them sightings, he drinking bourbon. He looking healthy. He looking good. Let me pull him back up. I'm going to pull him back up. Y'all can pull him back up. Y'all can see him. I'll go back to the beginning of the video. I'm not going to pull him back up. But you could definitely see that it wasn't no situation where you looked at them sightings, them videos, even if it was quick videos and he golfing and stuff, when you look like, damn, he looks sick. I know I didn't feel that way. I didn't look at not one of his sightings and was like, oh my God, he looks sick. Not one. Not one. They have taken out the best of the best for speaking against him. They sure have. They sure have Michael Jackson, Prince. They sure have Whitney Houston. The best of the best. So we always have to watch out because, you know, really when it comes to Black entertainment, we not really as broad as we should be. You know what I'm saying? Like now you have Tyler Perry who pretty much monopolized the whole TV industry. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we don't really have, you know, our Martin Lawrence's, our Will Smiths, like, making incredible TV shows like Jamie Foxx show back in the day. Like, we don't have that no more. We don't have, I can go even further than that, further back than that, Different Strokes. We don't have that stuff no more. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Cosby show. We ain't got none of that no more. So God forbid something happened to these people and they get, this stuff is happening right in front of our face and we don't speak up and we don't say nothing. And next thing you know it, he just taken out of here. He taken out the game. So I definitely think, now I know what I'm going to do, which is kind of pay attention to his mental state or whoever this person is. They want us to believe, and I can't really call it right now because I haven't seen nothing. I haven't really seen them back to work yet. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really call it right now, y'all. But, I just know that whatever they were showing us out there having a good time, living their best life is not the person that went live yesterday. So I don't know what they're doing. But all I know is if you have a glitch, I'm going to be the first to tell it. I'm going to be the first one to screen record it and bring it here. And I'm doing it for the love of Jamie. I'm telling y'all might think different, but I am literally doing it for the love of Jamie Foxx. I think something was done to him too. I don't think it was just no physical type of thing. Like, I don't know why. I cannot just believe it was just a health scare. I feel like it was just a regular health scare and you ain't got HIV or AIDS or nothing like that to where you might be, it might be too deep for you to tell people that, people, if you just had a heart attack or if you just had a stroke, people will expect you to be sick. People would expect you to be thin. And it happens to somebody who damn near 60 years old. That is nothing to want to keep private. I mean, that's life. It happens. It happens. It just seems like it's so much more to me because it's a secret. And he even said, like, my daughter and my sister, whatever, kept my secret. Made sure they kept quiet about the whole thing. Why, though? And then, like I said, go ahead and say, he ain't got to tell y'all nothing. No, he ain't got to tell you nothing. If you don't want to know, don't know. I do. If they can ask us to pray for Jamie Foxx, should we know what we praying for? I'm just saying the prayers would be a little bit more effective if you add more detail to it. If you're a little bit more specific. That's how I get my prayers across. I am specific with my prayers. God, please heal this man from his absence of his child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm specific with my prayers. I actually explained to God what it is that I need him to go to bat for. So I don't understand what was the big secret. I'm definitely going to be watching this whole thing close, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick live. I did not want to be on here all night. And I also wanted to touch base with y'all before I actually, I got a lot going on. So I probably won't actually hear from y'all or drop no video or nothing. Like, unless something happened or this man glitches or something happened, I probably won't hear from y'all until next week. So I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick live and be able to touch bases with y'all so we all can kind of be on the same page. Let's just keep our eye open. Let's just keep our eye open on what's really going on. And I'm looking also, I don't want to speak on that yet. I'm going to wait. Because I definitely know one of them people from them fan pages, they have my channel. They know my channel. And I wouldn't even be, they know my channel. I wouldn't be surprised if they know I'm live now and they paying attention and watching. So, and I don't have no huge effect, over the world or over people. But I think it's just the fact that I was tagging people. If y'all go look on his fan pages and y'all go look on his main page and his group page, I think it was the fact that I was tagging a lot of people in there and posting on his main page and on his fan page. It's not the fact that, she got a YouTuber and she's a YouTuber and she has so many people watching the video. No, I was putting it out. If y'all couldn't come to me and watch the video, I was bringing the video to y'all. Hello. And I do believe it's some people in here. If y'all notice, it's like 10, 12. It was 10, 12 people in here and only 2 people in the chat room because most of them probably was following me from that page or following my page just to see what I was going to talk about. There can't be nobody that really messed with me or they would have been in here like, hey, Malika. All my people that mess with me, they'll say hi. Because they know I'm not on often. They'll be like, what's up, Malika? So I'm telling you, a lot of these people on here, they're in the bushes, but trust me, I know y'all came from me tagging y'all in that group and me being all on their page. So yeah, I was bringing the videos to them and I was leaving comments and stuff. Let's talk about Jamie and these fan pages. Y'all got all these fan pages, all of these fan groups, and y'all talking about recipes. No, what you think happened to Jamie? What's up? Watch this and tell me what you think. So now we getting him posting back to back, which is lovely. Great. Great. But we definitely watching for glitches. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here in a minute. Look at something else real quick. But it's definitely no it's no shade. It's all love. All love. I just don't always rock with this world that we live in and believe everything that they put out. So I question everything. That is just crazy to me. Look at this, y'all. And I'm gonna go. Look at this real quick, and I'm gonna go. Look at this real quick, and I'm gonna go. Okay, so this is his Facebook page, right? Okay. The last time he posted on his Facebook page was September the 25th. Right? September the 25th, 2022. And it's not pinned. That was literally the last time. Let me see if I changed the post to 2023. Nope. Nothing this year. Okay. Last post he made was September the 25th, 2022. And that was when he had the BET MGM. So remember that post, that photo that y'all was looking at on his Instagram, and he's sitting on top of the car with BET MGM. And I told y'all, I said they just posted that photo like 2 days ago, but he actually did this ad a year ago. Remember I was telling y'all it was BET MGM? So you can see it on his Instagram page, and he posted it like 2 days ago. His team posted it like 2 days ago when the ad was like over a year old. But anyway, so that was around the last time he posted, right? And y'all see me all in the comments. Y'all see me all in the comments. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm right here too. Oh, there I go right here on another post. And this was 22 hours ago. It was literally right before he went live. And I was tagging people too. It all depends on what they said. And they said something where it was kind of like, okay, I can go ahead and tag them because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to, if somebody said to him, much love, I'm praying for you, I'm not going to tag them and say, hey, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that kind of person. So, but yeah, I was tagging people. I was reading some comments and tagging people.
Hitting overs, hitting unders, covering those spreads.
I'm just saying, y'all, hold on.
That's how we do, baby. Now hold on a second. Now you're winning.
That man head was square. It was still, he had a box head. It wasn't oval. He had a box head, y'all. What the hell is going on? That man had a whole box head. Okay? So don't just tell me he lost weight because it was because of the top of his head. He had a whole box head. No, seriously. I'm going to show this real quick and then I'm out of here. That man had a whole box head. I kept saying you got to pay attention. He had eyebrows and he had a box head. Well, Malika, he had a stroke and he looked different, so it changed the structure of his face. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's look at this again. Because y'all know y'all want to say, well, it's the same thing. They changed the structure. Okay. The sickness changed the structure of his face. Okay. That man had a whole box head. That man had a whole box head. It wasn't pointy. It was not pointy. He did not have a cone head. It was not pointy. He had eyebrows on both sides. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Go back and Google it. Look for yourself. Check things out for yourself. Believe what you want. Because I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this. I'm not walking away. He looked hella different in so many pictures. Like, me and somebody else was looking at pictures earlier, and he looked different in so many different photos. And I wish I could actually, excuse me, y'all. I wish I could actually screen share them where they can be like right next to each other, but I can't. I can't double, like, I don't know how to screen share them where I can make them like right next to each other. But I did take some people's posts. Kind of see like three different, one of them is like a stunt double. It's a stunt double. And the other one is the one with the bald head, the one that they saw as a sighting. You can see he got 4 eyebrows. Okay, a bald head, 4 eyebrows. And it's another one that had tattoos over all his body. But he was not Jamie Foxx, but just looked just like him. It's another one that have, I think, a tattoo on the back of his head. It's another one that have a tattoo on his neck. I mean, it's just like, what the hell going on? And then you have that one with the pointy top head. And Jamie do not have a pointy top head. He have a nice square looking head. It's not a pointy top head, but that's... His skin tone looked different. And I said I was going to bring up the fact that his skin tone looked different, but I peeped that he had a filter. He had a filter on. So I said, well, maybe I'm going to still get off in a minute, y'all, but I'm still tripped out. When you actually watch the video go out and then come back in, you will see the filter kind of move a little bit. So he definitely got a filter on. So I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can kind of see the filter jump off and jump back on. I'm still going to pray for that man. I hope everything is okay with that man. But I do believe it was meant for me to dive deeper. I do believe that, maybe I'm just somebody that's different and I just don't believe everything I see. I have to, dive deep into stuff, look deep into stuff. I believe that a lot of stuff is covered up and hidden from the public. No, I know this to be fact. I know it to be fact that a lot of things is covered up and hidden from the public. Only the private sector of the world knows, how can I explain it? They consider the public sector to kind of be like fish in the water because it's billions of people and it's only like 1% of rich people. So even though we see a lot of celebrities and we think that the stars is millions and billions like it is in the planet, it's really not. When it comes to the celebrities and stuff, they circle, when it comes to, people in the higher up, they circle is really small. Like when it comes to black people, I don't know if I can't speak on the Jewish community, I can't speak on the Caucasian community, but when it comes to like black millionaires and billionaires and people that run in, Hollywood, they circle is really small. Like everybody knows just about everybody. That's why they all pretty much follow each other on social media, those that get along, because they circle, their community is really small. So you're not going to always know. I hate when people think that because they're a fan, that they always going to know what this 1% is doing, talking about how they walking, how they operating. I know people, I swear to, like, on my life, I know people that's a part of that 1% circle, and they know stuff, and I've heard stuff that the majority of the world didn't have no idea about. Had no idea, but I would not confess this on live, knowing that I got family that follow me, that hear this, that know this. You know, my family know I'm for real. I'm 1,000%. I know people that's in that 1% circle, and they have secrets and things that's going on that the world would never know about. And some things that I found out, I just don't speak it on on live, because there's no point. Not to just put nobody out there. No, there's no point. But when I do put some stuff out there, I'm telling you, it's just because you don't see it don't mean it's not true. Just because you're not a part of that circle and you don't know what's going on in that circle, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Do not doubt it. You know, I'm telling y'all, if y'all think about it, it could be a job that you worked at before, and you know the company is kind of small and everybody know everybody. When you get to being in that company for a while, and you know it's a small company and everybody know everybody, stay there for a while, and I bet you'll find out everybody, just about everybody in that company, screwing each other. I bet you'll find out. Start being nosy. If you just got there, don't be nosy. But if you've been there for a while, open that third eye, and I bet you'll find out everybody in that circle just about either screwing each other, to screw somebody's wife. Then you will find out some real tea within that circle. Same thing about the Hollywood elite. It's tea. It's a lot of tea within them small circles. The public just don't know about it. So what I do over here is I get to digging and being nosy. And I use the stuff that I know, and sometimes I'll just sit on information for a while, let it marinate in my head, and I'll say, okay, Spirit, where do we go from here? You know, where you want to take me from here? You know, stuff like that. But for me, a lot of what y'all feel like is unbelievable, it's believable to me. Because I know how a lot of these people operate. And I know that, you know, money is power. So we are already in a small circle with a lot of power. Don't believe me if you don't want to. I don't care. I don't care. You seen the one with the tats? Yeah. You seen the one with the tats, and you definitely didn't see a tattoo on his neck that went live last night. You didn't see tattoos on his neck. It's like I said, I don't know if the filter that he's using is actually covering up, but it made his skin look a lot lighter. So I don't know, but he definitely had a filter on. So maybe that's why he used the filter to kind of show with the light and the filter. I don't know, but I'm paying attention to him glitch. If he snap, if anything, if he have any more mental meltdowns and he start going Kanye West on us, because y'all know Kanye and Jamie is very good friends. And Jamie supported Kanye throughout all the stuff that Kanye was going through, still supported him, still loved on him. So if he have any type of Kanye West moments where it's just out of control, I'm calling it. That's why I left my video up. I'm not taking it down. I'm not taking it down because I still believe there's more than one Jamie out here. Okay, I believe they got backup plans after backup plans, and they actually introduced us to all of them. When they had all them sightings, they was introducing us to all the backup plans, all the Jamies they got out there. So I definitely believe that guys, his insurance policy is too high not to have a backup, because any one of them people can legally take on his empire. So he worth too much money not to have a backup. And they literally introduced us. The movie is called They Clone Tyrone. If you look on the cover, it's 5 of that nigga. It's 5 Tyrones on the cover. What do y'all think they letting y'all know? And it said, beware of cheap imitation. So they have the first one, the main one, who's a straight up duplicate of Tyrone. The next thing you know it, as they continue to copy him, he started looking more and more and more like a cheap imitation. Maybe thinner, maybe head smaller, shrunker, skinnier. I mean, seriously, you got to know that this stuff really exists. If it didn't, why would they put it in movies? Why would they put it in songs? Why would they put it in your face? A lot of the stuff they put in your face is because it's real. It's because it's real. They telling you the truth right in front of your face. You just got to choose whether or not to believe it. A lot of them songs that Michael Jackson sung about, there was some stuff that was really happening and taking place in there, and he put it out there in his music, and you had a choice whether or not to believe it, whether or not to take it as truth and do something about it or not do nothing about it. So I don't know, but when it comes to our top celebrities, we lost so many of them to Hollywood. We lost so many of them to the occult, to the elite, them drugging them, sending somebody, paying people off to do the job. We done lost so many of them. We better open our eyes and pay attention to what's going on and start really looking after these people. And if and I mean like on the social media end and speaking out. Taking 10, 15 minutes out your day and doing some digging. And it's okay to look at 2 photos like, wait a minute, hell no, this was just the next day. How you have a bald head one day and not a bald head the next day? Ask yourself that unless you think that it's real for a man to literally shave all his hair off and grow it back the next day. Because he had the incident in Chicago where he helped the girl pick up her purse and the next day he was playing pickleball. And he had a hat on and pickleball. Blow the picture up, you could see the hairline. You don't question what you're seeing in this world and what's going on in this world, and that's on you. That means that you literally inside the matrix and you don't see anything other than, what your daily life is. And you don't think that it's other life outside of, what you see. And that's crazy. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. But anyway, I'm going to get on up off of here. Like I said, I wanted to holler at y'all. I will, because this was something that I was really on, and I could not take my eyes off of Jamie Foxx. I could take my eyes off his page. I chose to kind of like look into this story all the time. Not really. It was so many different things going on with so many different people. I chose no matter what I do, to kind of stick around until something come up. Until he show himself, until something come up, but stick around. I chose to do that. Because I'm like, nope. I'm not just going to end it here. I'm not just going to give up like that. I want to know what happens to Jamie Foxx. But anyway, y'all, it's been real. And I'll probably see y'all like next week or something, unless something else come up, and then we need to talk about it. Other than that, I'll probably see y'all next week. It's my daughter's 21st, so I'm kind of like celebrating and having a good time with her. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to come on tomorrow, and I got some appointments coming up next week. So I'll holler at y'all. Bye, y'all. Come up with your own conclusion. Just pay attention. Just look at everything and just watch. Now just watch. And we will know. See y'all.